Welcome back to Pioneer Arena, where Tusculum gets the victory in their home finale tonight, senior night, at 83-75 victory over UVOI's. Joined by Coach JT Burton. And Coach, it seemed like that, you know, we're playing an underman squad, a team that's missing some players.
Yep.
It seemed like at times in the second half that almost we kind of thought we were just going to put it on cruise control and just roll to the victory, and just, you know, got up 15 and just figured, okay, we got them. They're done. They came fighting back, and you guys had to work for it at the end.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I knew, you know, that team right there, especially, you know, they ain't got no quit in them. And the way they shoot the ball, they shoot the three exceptionally well. And I knew we had to guard them. We took some things away, but they started doing the backdoor stuff, and we had to settle in because we got kind of comfortable. And that's why I called that timeout to, you know, try to get us settled down, and I thought we did.
Definitely did. And the thing that I've noticed both the Coker game and this game is we're able to dictate the pace. We dictated the pace tonight. Fast break points 23-0. 21 points off turnovers. You know, we are getting out there and playing our game and making the other team have to work in the half-court set. And I think that that's just it's fun basketball to watch, and it's fun to play, and it's really worked out.
It's you know, it's kind of crazy because, you know, we haven't been a fast-paced team. You know, we've scored 48 points in 2 games. No, we have 51 points and then 23 points in another in transition points, and we haven't been that team. But, you know, the team is doing a really good job of A, not turning over, and B, making shots and getting good shots. So pushing the ball in transition has been, you know, really good for us because we're making shots. If we take a wide open shot and we get to the rim, you know, I take that all day. And then in the half court defensively, we've done a really, really good job of communicating on the defensive end, especially you play a team like this that run a lot of actions. You got to be able to guard it, and they, you know, sometimes they play 5 out. I thought we did a really good job of matching up. Travis Pugio coming in and coming off the bench was a really good hand to us because he kind of turned the tide when he did, because with him you'd be able to switch 1 through 5.
It's tough when you face a guy like Joel Pettiford, who's got moves all day down low. He and Akeem were just going, you know, man to man down there. You know, he didn't get a lot of help at times. Akeem did. He wound up with 9 rebounds, and you know, Pettiford got his. But at the end of the day, you know, he's down there and he's battling, and you got to give him credit for that.
Oh, you got to give him credit. I mean, Pettiford's really good. I mean, kid's coming off an injury, a torn ACL last year. He's really strong in the post. I thought we did a pretty decent job of walling up, but he did, especially late in the game. He made some threes. That was probably, I think he's made 3 threes or 4 threes all year, you know. And he ain't shot that many, but for him to be able to come into an environment like this on the road and make shots, to you know, get to the line as many times as he did and make shots, I thought was big. But, you know, kudos to our guys as well. I mean, they did a really good job of settling in, getting stops when we needed.
The thing that I thought was a key moment in the game, Josiah Morris did not attempt a shot in the first half, and then he hit back-to-back threes early in the second half, gave a little breathing room. You know, it's guys like that who just, you know, he's out there, he's doing what he needs to do, but when the moment comes, he comes through.
I am very proud of that kid because, you know, one of the things I always ask him, how you impacting the game when you're not scoring, and on the defensive end, because when we first got here, everybody was saying we was recruiting, he can't guard it. He did a really good job of guarding, and the second half, he takes, the one thing I love about Joe, he's starting to understand to take the shots that's when needed, and he makes them. So he doesn't force shots, and he makes open shots, and he takes open shots when it's not. He's not forcing anything. So the biggest thing is, you know, him making those threes was huge and kind of gave us a little separation.
Bryce Jackson, another big game, especially at the end there, where got an offensive rebound off his own miss, hit a shot to make it. I think he made a 7-point game at the time. You know, he just does all the little things that you need to do to win a game.
Yeah, I mean, Bryce is really good, man, as far as, especially coming off ball screens, he's beginning to understand what it takes when they chasing over top or reading the defenses and closing the gap on those ball screens. But and he does a really good job of what we call hostages, meaning putting guys on his back and finishing, playing off 2 feet. And when he does that, he's really effective. And for a freshman to play like that, that's really big for us because we need it. I mean, that kid right there, you know, settled in, does what he's supposed to do, and I was very proud of him.
one thing that I think has really been neat to see lately is, when Kobe Funderburk got here, he's just a bomber. He's just going to shoot it from deep. But he's got some moves. I mean, he had a 3-point play against Coker. He had a layup here tonight. That's fun to see when you see him down there like that, because you're just used to seeing him just shooting from deep.
Yeah, Kobe is one of those kids that is a testament to his parents. I mean, he's a senior, and that kid came here as a walk-on. I scholarshiped him because he worked every day. And the one thing about Kobe, why he's going to be successful, is when he wasn't playing, he was our team's biggest cheerleader. He was very good at it. And was playing, I think it was Wingate when he first came in, and he hit 5 out of 6 threes for helped us win the game as a true freshman. So that was big. And coaching kids like Kobe, it's been unbelievable, because especially this year, I told him in the locker room, guys like him and them seniors, this is something they'll look back on, because they've been through some things. It ain't been perfect, but they stayed with it and they grinded. And I'm very proud of Kobe Funderburk, because coaching him, he's got a strong support with his mom and daddy, and it's been an unbelievable time coaching that kid.
And of course, we got to talk about Connor Jordan, the guy. The moves that he made one play where he came down the court, and he's going to the hoop. He is going, and you're just like, what are you doing? He's out of control, but he draws a foul, gets 2 free throws. He has no regard for his body when he's out there on the floor.
Jim, us guys, I mean, Connor's about my height. We're about every bit of, they say 5'9", 5'10", we're 5'6", all of that. And he does a really good job of getting in the lane and finishing. Connor's another guy that's a grad, he's a transfer, he's a senior, and he's got 1 more year left. But the one thing about Connor Jordan, he came here as a walk-on. He asked me and his dad, he come over here, he was like, I want to walk on, because I didn't know the kid. Jackson Miller, my assistant, done a really good job recruiting him, when he found out he was leaving King. So I didn't want to take him, walked on, and now he's our all-conference guy and is leading us. And tonight, he does a really, really good job of getting in the lane, playing off 2 feet.
For as much as he could dribbles, 1 turnover tonight, I mean, he's just... but that just goes back to what you said about the turnovers as well. 8 turnovers as a team. You hang on to the ball, you're going to be successful. It's just simple as that.
We haven't, I mean, if you look at the stats, we don't turn the ball over much. I mean, you got 16 assists and 8 turnovers. That's really good. It gives you a chance, opportunity to score the ball, and it keeps away from the other team. So, I thought we did a really good job of that. I mean, you go down the line. I mean, Connor had not only the 25 points, but he had 4 assists with 1 turnover and 3 steals. That's huge for your senior leader to do that.
Home is where the heart is for your teams in February. 17-3 in February over the last few years. Last home game of the season. It's on the road from here. You're going to be playing next week. We have no idea who it's going to be. We don't even care who it's going to be right now. All we're worried about is beating Anderson.
Yeah, we got a tough road. I mean, those seniors. You got Jacob Hobbs. You got, like we talked about Kobe Funderburk. We talked about KJ. I mean, let's talk about KJ, man. Those guys, like KJ came here, and I seen him in high school, and the people talk about how he takes those tough shots. Well, he's 5'6", like me. We call us the Smurfs, by the way. But for that kid to come and develop, he's played in almost every game here. He started a lot of games here. And, the senior leadership has been big. I mean, you know what I mean? So, I could go on down the line. Cade Huff. Cade came here, was at University of Tennessee as a women's basketball practice player. Okay, I practiced against the women, and he asked for the chance. And for these guys to watch them, how they develop, those 5 seniors, has been absolutely incredible, especially at home. I mean, the crowd tonight was big, the band. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, and it was a beautiful time. And we won.
One more regular season game, then it's off to the postseason. Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy.
More on tonight's game, visit TusculumPioneers.com.